Okay, so now I want to show you step by step how to set up your own Facebook page and use that page to start driving traffic immediately to your website. So the first thing that you want to do is go to facebook.com. If you don't have an account, you can easily just go to facebook.com and create an account. You can get your account up and running in less than 5 minutes, so it's a pretty easy process. So here I'm using one of my advertising pages to show you how to build your ads here. So when you land on your homepage for your Facebook, once you're logged in, the first thing you want to do is look for this left panel here, and you want to look for pages. Go ahead and click that. And these are some of the pages that I have going here, but you want to go ahead and hit create a page. It's a business or a brand, so you want to go ahead and select that. The name of your page, I sell really cool bikes. Category, if it's a store, you just select shopping and retail. You can put any address here. For this purpose, I will leave this blank. Go ahead and hit continue. Oh, it's not going to let me go without adding an address, so I'll just hit 123 Street Way. And this is something that you can change later on, but I'll just throw this in here so that we can bypass. And there we go. So hit continue. So it's going to ask you for a profile picture. You can add an image of one of your products. So let's go ahead and do that here. Let's see. Let's add a picture of one of our bikes. And it's asking for a cover photo now. Let's do the same thing. Let's add another picture of one of our bikes. Oh, it has to be a specific size. So for the time being, you can see here, let me see if I have this for this size. Yeah, you have to choose a specific size photo. So for the time being, let's just go ahead and skip it so I can show you how to continue to set up your page. So once your page is set up, as you can see here, you have your new page. And the first thing that you want to do when your page is up, once again, you can go ahead and add a cover here. You can put a video here or add an image. But the first thing you want to do is make a few posts so your page looks active. So check out my really cool bike selection, right? You want to upload a photo. Now, here are a few options that you can do. So you can upload photos or videos. You can create a whole photo album, which allows for you to upload multiple videos at once. You can create a photo carousel, which each photo having an individual link, a simple slideshow, or you can create a whole unique experience that combines your images and videos all in one place. But for the purposes of here, we'll just go ahead and select upload photos and videos. We'll select one of our photos, and then we'll add in our URL. So I sell really cool bikes.com. Okay, you go ahead and hit share, publish that post. You want to upload a few more posts just so your page looks like it's live and active once you start to have your ads running. So here, for each caption, I'll spend some time here for each caption. You just want to give the viewer something that's tangible. Tell them about your company in each post. You say something that's pithy, something cool, just giving them something to make them want to click. So we have hundreds of bikes in our selection. Check out our website for more. Okay, you want to put in that website, I sell reallycoolbikes.com. Go ahead and publish. Let's just add one more for purposes of just making the page look really full. Another really cool bike color for your kids' eyes. Okay. Now, for your page, you want to have everything fully baked in there. You want to have as much photos and images on your Facebook page as possible. One of the things that you can do here is you can create a username. So that usually can be the same as your company name. You can check to see if it's available. This just so happens to be available, so we'll go ahead and create that username. All right. And the cool thing about the username is, as you can see up top here, they'll be able to find your Facebook page by using that username. So it's a really cool functionality and feature. Okay. Now, there are multiple ways that you can, once your page is added and set up and everything is ready to go, there are multiple ways that you can set up ads. So they have your ad center here, which you can access here. And you can set up your ads completely in here, which allows for you to just promote specific posts. You go ahead and hit promote. And what that does is it takes you to a page that shows you exactly how you would set up your posts and promote your page. So the first thing you want to do is understand, like, what is the purpose of the ads that you're trying to run? Are you trying to get more website purchases? Are you trying to boost your posts, simply get more people to see a post? Do you want to promote your page to get more likes? Do you want to promote your business locally? I'm saying this here because it thinks that we are a brick and mortar store, but we're actually an online store. You want to get more website visitors, or do you want to get more leads? Basically more emails, more people that you can follow up with to contact to later sell your business. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about the distinction between these two. You can get more website purchases, but this requires for you to have a pixel set up on your website. And basically a pixel is a tag that tracks everyone that comes from Facebook onto your website. So I'll show you how to do that on part 2. But first, we'll just start with get more website visitors. So I sell really cool bikes.com. Okay. And next, hit next. And you want to start setting up your ad. Okay. Now, the first thing that you want to do is you want to edit what your audience looks like. So first thing you want to do here is you hit edit. Now it's saying that filters will constrain your audience, but it's important to add this here. At the end of the day, Facebook is trying to make money, and so they typically will charge you for the clicks. And they'll charge you for a high amount of the clicks if you don't have your targeting set up. So I want to show you here how to edit your audience so that you can make sure that your clicks are as low as possible. So first you want to start with gender. I'm going to target both genders because both genders ride bikes. As far as age demographic, I usually do not go below 18 unless it's something specific like toys or something like that to get the little kids excited. But for the most part, at the end of the day, it's people over 18 that have the credit cards that are going to swipe online. So you want to kind of have that set up. Let's tighten this up a little bit for people to buy bikes online. So let's say we just want to do it 55, 18 to 55. We could target United States. But the cool thing is here, you can also add your city. So let's say you wanted to add Los Angeles specifically, right? You want to just ship directly in your local area, this is my local area. So I'll set it here so you can get an idea of how to target based on your location. Now, this is where all of the magic happens. This is pretty much the section that makes or breaks your ad. If you don't have your demographics and your interests set up properly, you're not going to find your target audience. So as you get to this section, you want to be very, very thoughtful about your business. What are the keywords related to your business to allow for you to be able to find your targeted customer online? So starting off here, let's just type in a bunch of different keywords. So you got mountain bike, mountain biking. Okay, interest. Now, the cool part here is once you type in a couple, you can hit suggestions and it'll give you a few more suggestions so that you can find your target audience. So let's go ahead and add a bunch of these in that make a lot of sense for us. So bicycle, cycling club, road bike, right? Bicycling magazine, cycling news, bike magazine, right? You want to find the keywords that are relevant to the people that you think would come onto your website and purchase a product, okay? So that's the first part. Now the second part, once you've identified your detailed targeting, I think it's very important that you also narrow your audience. And you can narrow your audience based on behavior. So what I like to do is type in here, engage shoppers, because basically what that does is it finds people that have a purchase behavior of shopping online. So now not only have we identified the interest, we've identified the people that buy online. Okay? Now, what you can see here is that you're all set up with your audience. We're targeting people in Los Angeles between the ages of 18 to 55 that have these interests in biking, and they're also engaged shoppers. Right, so the next thing we want to do is saying the image is too small, please use a larger image. Minimum size is 254 by 133 pixels. Recommended size is 1200 by 628. So what we can do here, since it's telling us and it's showing us what that looks like, we can go ahead and either browse our own library or we can choose some stock images. So let's type that in and see if we can get some stock images. This looks like a really cool image to get people excited about buying bikes online. And as you can see, that works just fine, okay? So this is a single ad image, and the cool part here is it shows you exactly what it's gonna look like on the different sections. So you can see what it looks like on desktop, you can see what it looks like on mobile. If you were to advertise on Instagram, you can see what your ad would look like on Instagram as well. Okay, so let's carry forward. So this is your headline. This is where you enter in, you know, what you're gonna see at the very, very top. Here is your main text where you can kind of talk a little bit more about your business and get people excited about what you're doing and get them to want to click. So join or visit our website. So what I like to do is add emojis into my ads because emojis generally get people to click more. It's a little bit more fun, a little bit more engaging. So people like to see emojis in ads. And you can see how it's updated here in real time. What you also want to do is you want to add your URL into the actual text, okay? So go ahead and copy that, go back down here. And what this does is it makes sure that the viewer of the ad will know exactly, you know, where to click. They can also click on the shop now, but as they look and read the text, you also want to give them that option so that they can see, where to click. Now this here is automatic placements. You can toggle this on or off, and it shows you exactly where you want your ads to be placed. I usually like to just have my ads run on Instagram and Facebook. If you want to have your ads also run in Facebook Messenger or in their audience network, which is basically a network of websites that Facebook has access to, you can do that. But I have found that traffic is not as quality. So I usually like to just go with the Facebook and Instagram, mobile and desktop, and that's where you typically get the most bang for your buck. Okay. Go ahead and hit next. Then this is where you set your budget. So you can set it for a specific period of time where you can run tests, or you can have it run continuously. Starting off, you probably just want to run like a typical 5-day test. Set a simple ad budget. I have found that spending between $10 to $20 a day is a good place to start to help you understand how your traffic is responding, how the audience is responding, how much traffic you're going to generate, and what that traffic is going to cost you. Usually $5 is not enough to really understand what that cost structure is going to look like. So let's just go ahead and change this to $15. And the cool part about it is that it's a daily spend. Facebook does your spend on credit, so they don't charge your card until you reach your spending limit. And initially that starts at 25, then it jumps up to 50, and it keeps increasing the more you spend. So you get the opportunity to see how your ads are performing for a little bit before they charge your card. Okay, so as you can see here, you can have your ad set up, set your budget, everything looks good, ready to go, and then you just go ahead and hit promote. And there you go. So what I found is that the ads typically take about 3-4 hours to get approved. So what you can do is go grab a cup of coffee, go read a book, go do something else, come back and check in 3-4 hours, and usually you'll see that your ad has been approved or disapproved for whatever reason. If you follow the steps that I showed you, using very clean images and making sure that you do not have a whole bunch of text in your images, typically that the ad will get approved in short order and you won't have any issues. So I'll show you exactly where to check everything. So if you go back to your Facebook homepage on the left hand side here, what you do is you go ahead and select Ads Manager. Okay. And you can see right here that the ad is in review. Now this is the detailed ad page where you can see all the specifics of your ad. So if you want to edit your ad for whatever reason, this is where you would do that. You would come to the Ads Manager, you would click on the ad itself, and then you would click one of these to edit the campaign. So I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So if you wanted to change, what you wanted to spend on a daily basis, the audience that you're targeting, you would select either ad set or the ad itself. And this is where you can update the creative. So if you want to update your ad at any point, this is where you would do that. Okay. Now, if you have any questions related to setting up your Facebook ad, please feel free to email me. I'll be happy to help you at any point. Starting off, it can be a little scary because you're not exactly sure of all the different buttons and how to navigate. Don't fret. You just have to get familiar and get comfortable with navigating the ad platform itself. Once you're familiar there, you can set up ads all day long. As you can see, it's very easy to get an ad up and running once you know exactly what to do. I've been doing this now for almost 7 years, running Facebook ads. So it's become somewhat second nature to me. I can help you set up your ads at any point. I can look at your ads for you. Just email me and we can figure out how we can help you. But Our goal is to help you get your website set up so that you can get your Facebook set up and start running Facebook ads to drive traffic to your website. Okay, now I'll show you something here quickly. If you wanted to connect your Squarespace site that you had set up, what you would do is you would go here to marketing. Right here where it says Pixel ID, I'll show you how to get that set up. So you click here on this little hamburger and you find where it says Pixels. And it'll give you a specific pixel ID. Let me see, I have an error here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, so it gives you a specific pixel and then it shows you, what that activity is look like. But if you want to create a pixel, what you would do is go ahead and click here, install pixel, and it'll walk you through step by step on how to set up a pixel. And basically a pixel it gives Facebook the ability to track activity on your website so it can see how your traffic is performing and how Facebook can better identify the right person to come to your website so that you can get the qualified traffic, right? So if you want to go more in detail on how to set up your pixel so you can properly track your traffic, I can show you how to do that. Just email me, okay? All right, so let's go back here. I want to show you how to connect your accounts again. So we go to settings, connected accounts, and this is where you would do that. So you select Facebook. It's asking for my password. Okay. Go ahead and get this set up. So it's asking for the page that I want to connect it to. You would go ahead and select there. And then, let's see. All right, you go ahead and hit next. Manage your pages, publish your pages as you manage. So you can see here is how Squarespace and Facebook are integrated, and that allows for you to publish content real time to your page. So go ahead and hit done, and it links the two. Now your Facebook is connected to your Squarespace. This is really, really easy, and it allows for you to just, as you update your feed on your Facebook, your Squarespace will update as well. And this is just the posting format. You really don't have to change much here, so just go ahead and hit save. And then boom, there you go. Push is enabled. So that's how you connect your Squarespace to your Facebook. And Facebook is just a really cool tool. And what I have found is that what you need to do is post at least one time a day so that you keep your audience engaged. You want to make sure that you respond to everyone so that your audience knows that you're a real person and that your business is active and engaged, so that they will want to come to your business, come to your website, and shop from you. So this is basically the way that you can set up your Facebook ads and use Facebook to drive tons of targeted and qualified traffic to your website. I hope this was helpful. One thing you can also do here on Facebook is you can use video as well. So if you just want to do everything from Facebook, you can definitely do that. I found that it does become a little bit difficult if you're not experienced to try to manage multiple platforms at once. So if you want to just focus on Facebook, you can do that. But if you're feeling like you want to be a little bit more advanced and you want to manage two platforms at once, I'm happy to show you how to do that via YouTube. So go ahead and take advantage of our next video that gives you a detailed step-by-step process on how to build your YouTube, how to run ads from your YouTube, and use YouTube to drive tons of targeted traffic to your website. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate your time. Hopefully this was helpful. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at jason@clicksmedia.com. facebook.com/facebook.org. I will be happy to help you. Our goal is to help you figure out how to build money and make money online. This is not that difficult. You just need to know what to do, and we're here to show you. Thank you, and we look forward to talking to you soon.